Welcome to Creating a Quiz in Edmodo. Here we are in an Edmodo testing group. You'll note the options available listed here. Our concern today is to create a quiz. Now we have the option to load a previously created quiz or create a new one. Let's create a new one today. Here's the title. Let's go ahead and change the title. Now, these other numbers, you'll notice this first set is the date, October 21st. And this is the time, hours, minutes, seconds, in Universal Coordinated Time, also known as Greenwich Mean Time. That's the base time of the Edmodo server. You can set a time limit on your quiz. Let's give 10 minutes for our new short quiz. The types of questions we have are 4. You're used to these questions, so let's go ahead and start adding. This multiple choice question, we'll add one that might actually appear on a high school exam. Go ahead and add another response, since we need more than 2. You'll note the first response is set currently as the correct answer, but it is not the correct one. Let's set the correct answer to be D and add a new question. This time, we'll add a true-false. The answer happens to be true. So let's set it to true and add a new question. This time we'll add a fill in the blank. Simply type your question. And we'll use underscores to tell Edmodo where the blank should be. Don't worry about the length of your underscores. As you type in your answer into the key, Edmodo will adjust. Let's add a new question, this time a short answer. Once we type in the answer, or the question, you'll notice there's something missing from this display. There's no place for us to specify an answer. You'll have to grade this question manually. You can add more questions, or if you accidentally add one, you can go ahead and remove it by pressing this button. Let's preview the quiz now to see what the students will see. Here we have the number of questions and the time allowed, and start. Simply click on the correct answer and click Next. Edmodo tells us how many questions we've completed and how much time we have left. Simply type the fill in the blank in the box. Spelling and spacing are important. Type the answer to short answers in the box as well, remembering that Edmodo will not grade these. And submit. Yes, we are sure. Now we can view our results. Notice 3 out of 3 were correct, 1 not graded. Recall that number 4 was the one you'll have to grade on your own. There is a checkbox on the right-hand side as you see this view. You can uncheck that if you don't want your students to see their grades. Let's assign the quiz. Now, as we come back to this view, we'll have to set a due date. Let's do today. Check whether or not to add the quiz to our grade book. And most importantly, select a group to send the quiz to or a student and click send. If you don't click send, it's not assigned. Now, we see that none have been turned in. Let's go look at the report. For each question, you see a pie chart that will tell you how your students performed on the quiz. And so if there's a question that most are missing, you can see and reteach that. Now, what about getting grades out of Edmodo? Let's go look at our testing group. Here's our grade book. You'll see we've got 2 students and a few grades here. But I want to get these to Excel. Notice in the top right, it says Export CSV. CSV stands for comma separated values. That's a type of text file used by spreadsheets and database programs to transfer information. So we've downloaded that. We'll go to Excel, get our data from a text file. Now we'll go find the text file. Here we go. Select that and import. Now there's a few things to do. This is a comma separated value. That means comma delimited. So select delimited and click next. Now it's comma, not a tab. And as soon as we click comma, you see our data appears in the preview window as we want it to appear. Click next. We need to do nothing in this window for this particular one. Now select where you want the top left of the data to be, and here we go. Student last name, first name. The headings are our test IDs, and there are the grades, including a totals column. Pretty simple, huh? Now, that is creating a quiz and exporting grades from Edmodo. Your turn. Go to your Edmodo account and your testing group. Create your own quiz, export your own grades, and import them into Microsoft Excel.